What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma if you're new here, and I post every single Sunday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And this video is going to be a fun and quick travel vlog. So we are in Montauk for approximately 44 hours. If you watched my last video, I did the 4-mile Pride race in New York City and quickly caught a bus because essentially my husband, who's a resident, has off Saturday and Sunday of this weekend, and then he works the night shift Monday night. So in medicine, that is practically a long weekend, and we've always wanted to come to like the Hampton / Montauk. So we're like, this is the time to come to enjoy, explore. We're here for 44 hours. We took the Jitney yesterday from like 9:30 a.m. and got in to Montauk around 1:15 p.m. And then we are staying Saturday, Sunday, and leaving Monday morning to get back in time for his night shift. I just wanted to kick off the video here and rewind to yesterday when I started vlogging. You know, no time for an intro. We got in and we were starving for some lunch, so we headed straight to Round Swamp. First trendy spot. I'm so excited. So many choices. I definitely want cookies and muffins. These look beautiful. Round Swamp Hall. There was definitely something sold out because it's already like 1:30, but I'm mostly excited to try these muffins. And then their cookies are popular. The chicken salad, I literally brought pretzels from home to eat with this. This I haven't heard of, but I just thought it sounded good and wanted to try something. And then Chris picked this sandwich. He wanted the steak sandwich, but it was sold out. I wanted to try the chicken tenders and honey mustard because those are really popular, but they were sadly sold out. But I'm so happy with our haul. What do you want to start with first?
Chicken salad.
And all of this was $96,
Yeah.
which I honestly thought it would be more expensive. Like, very little things have prices. But I read online that people are like, it's more expensive than Erewhon, and I feel like it's cheaper than Erewhon. Or at least in line. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Erewhon is like incredibly expensive. But I guess we got like kind of lower quality ingredients here. I love chicken salad, so yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I like chicken salad though.
Yeah.
But it is tasty. Ooh, it's good with the pretzel.
Farm grilled chicken prosciutto sandwich.
That is a lot of, is there pesto on that?
I think so.
It actually looks better out of the container. This is also going to be like partially our lunch when we go back on Monday. So that's why I feel like this is a lot of food for lunch, but we're going to have some leftovers hopefully. But cheers. This is good. The chicken's not dry, which when I see this much chicken, I was a little concerned about that.
It's good.
Okay, snap pea avocado salad. I think this is the riskiest. The dressing on this is really good. I think this is my favorite thing so far.
They're all good. Nice fresh.
I think my final rating is the snap pea avocado salad. It just has such a good crunch and the dressing's so good. Like, I want to try to make this at home. And then the chicken salad and then the sandwich. But honestly, everything like was really good. You never know because sometimes it's like the aesthetic is just expensive, but it is good. And these muffins look amazing. I read online blueberry and peach are supposed to be the best, and they're literally still warm. And nothing beats a warm baked good right out of the oven. I'm very excited. I think the bottom part of the muffin is very meh. The top is definitely better, but I don't feel like this is like to die for. But it is a muffin. Like, it's a good quality muffin. But some people are like, this is like the best muffin in America. I don't think I would go that far. Let's see if the sea salt caramel chocolate chip cookies can redeem the bakery section. I hope so, because we have a lot of baked goods. I do like the amount of chocolate on them. I will give them that. This is definitely better than the muffin, but also it's like chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna have no problem eating these. The muffins I'll also definitely eat. They're just not like mind-blowing. I think the blueberries don't taste that good, but I don't know, because blueberries I don't think are quite in season yet. So I don't know if that's the problem or what. But I would say on a whole, the like actual lunch and not bakery foods are better.
The bottom of the muffin is below average. Worse than Costco.
Sad.
How about the top?
I mean, if we're comparing to Costco, I think also worse than Costco. But also Costco muffins are good.
I'm not a big fruit muffin man. It's not bad though. 8.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
We've made it to our humble abode, which I'm pretty sure is the cheapest place you can stay in Montauk.
The floor is slanted.
We're staying at a Wave Inn, which is very nicely located. Like the beach is right here, the downtown is right here. We don't have a car, but man, oh man, I mean, it's so expensive still, and it's just so cheap. Also, I don't know what happened with the beds, but it's okay. I can't remember if we knew this or not. Now that I see it, I kind of think that you did ask me if it was okay, and I said it was. Besides the floor being slanted, it's not that bad. And they did let us check in very early, because check-in was at 5, but it's 2:30, and they were like, yeah, your room's ready. So that was nice. What are your thoughts?
Good location. Little janky of a room. Slanting floor is sad.
I will say everything is like cheap, but it is nice we have a fridge. We even have a dishwasher, like microwave. You know, there's a big closet. Like, you gotta be a little skinny to get there, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think the noise might be a problem at night, but we have a noise machine and earplugs, so should be okay.
I'm just wondering what situation someone would use this couch.
Wait, it's like if you're shoving like 5 college students into this room, that's when you would use the couch. But the couch is very slanted. A dishwasher could be nice if you had family here and like, yeah, like you could make your lunch here and you could eat breakfast here. Honestly, the pool looks kind of nice. We dropped our bags and now we're walking to Shadmoor State Park. It's like a mile from our hotel. And I think there's like a nice little loop, some nature vibes. I figured we'd do this and then chill on the beach. The only thing we have today is a 6:45 p.m. reservation at Harvest on the Pond, and that's very close to our hotel. So we have a little bit of time here to enjoy Montauk.
Good weather. Nice and warm. Could be more sunny, but it's nice.
Chris is very worried because there's some reviews that are basically like, watch out for ticks at the state park. And he's not a tick boy, but I'm like, that's normal for the Northeast. There's ticks everywhere. You'll be okay.
Cross our finger.
I would say this is a very nice walk when there's no cars. But as soon as a car comes past, it's like, man, it is very pretty here. Lots of greenery. We've made it, but I'm a little iffy on this pathway. But I guess we can start and see. If it's like this the whole time, I like don't want to do it, but we will investigate. This does look like a good place for ticks to fester. All right, it's a little better groomed here. Babe, are you proposing to me? You planned this? So romantic. This proposal is imminent and we're like in the middle of it. We're trying to get away. Chris is like, oh, let's just stand to the side and like not get in the pictures, but I want to watch it. And I'm like, no, that's weird. Like, we got to get out of here. I don't think the bride is here yet, but it looks like the boy is. This is a nice place to get proposed to. Like, it's very remote, but it's a little foggy. But I don't know if that's just like a today thing or if it's always foggy. This is a way nicer walk now with the beach here. We just were looking over at the beach and there's just a guy peeing on the beach. It is very secluded down there, but I guess he did not look up and see us. Chris, how much fun are you having on this walk right now?
8.5 out of 10.
Lots of stimulation. We're low-key lost because I thought this was a loop, but there's like no signage. And there's a lot of like parts that just break off. And everything kind of looks the same. I can see houses. We have made it out. We were supposed to do a 2.3 mile loop and we did not do that. I think the most we could have walked was like 1.5 and that's even generous. But it was still nice. Good vibes. We can hear the people cheering, so the proposal must have gone well. I would say you could probably skip Shadmoor State Park. It was nice to get a little bit of a walk because we're just gonna chill at the beach now.
Would have been nice if it was very sunny and clear of a day.
Yeah, you don't walk against the ocean for that long though.
You could walk longer.
The one thing nice about this hotel is that this is the hotel and this is the beach. Can't complain about that. There's a party down there. Wonder what's going on. This water just has to be freezing cold. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be even colder. I'm very used to LA ocean, which in my opinion, that's like heart attack cold. This is just like very cold, but I think you could get used to it. Time to rot. Our favorite activity. Big boy. It's 5 o'clock, so what is on the menu tonight? The wine sommelier.
Prunoto, Lange Nebbiolo, Ocetti, 2022 vintage.
I had a glass of wine from Nebbiolo at a restaurant recently, so then I was like, Chris, we need to find it at a wine shop, so we'll see if it's as good. Also, if you cannot tell, I'm very much a we can bring it from home person. Everything that we could bring to Montauk, we brought to Montauk. Cheers!
Capital One coffee.
Yeah, we're using some old coffee cups. We're on our way to dinner, but Chris is distracted by John's drive-in, which has homemade ice cream. So he's like, let me see if they have milkshakes, and they have so many homemade flavors. We'll see, we'll see. Gotta make it through dinner first. We've made it to dinner, Harvest on Forest Pond. Also a fan because it's like 5 minutes from our hotel. Starting off strong with some bread. We got a reservation in advance, so it's indoors. It's a nice view, but it's hard to see on camera of the lake. This restaurant is family style, so our waitress right off the bat was like, oh, only get one appetizer and one main. And this is our appetizer, calamari salad. It's like hand for size, it's huge. I'm excited though, it looks good. And our waitress said this was the salad to get. I cannot emphasize, like, this is a full plate. This is how much we have left. Like, oh my gosh. Our main is the fish of the day, which is halibut and risotto. And it's so funny because basically the waitress was like, get one main and one appetizer. And Chris was like, let's get two mains. And I was like, no, let's just get one. And like, again, hand for size, like this is two mains together. Like this is a huge amount of food. But it looks good. Let's eat. We killed the halibut, but man, we're so full. Literally, we could have just split a main and it would have been fine. But we can take this stuff to go. We're checking out the dock behind this restaurant, but it's so foggy out today.
Oh my god, it's a huge koi fish.
Wow. Oh my gosh, these fish are huge.
That's the fish of the day.
Is that a catfish?
Yeah, I think so. Or it's a koi fish.
I mean, but the whiskers, doesn't that make that
Koi
cat?
fish.
They think we have food for them, or maybe everyone throws the bread at them. Such a beautiful view of fog. There's a crane. So much wildlife. This is a nice pier. Okay, time to go back with our bag of leftovers. I want a picture in this chair. I love the big chairs. This is like popular in beach towns, at least in the Northeast. I'm so small in my big chair. Wow, I could have taken my picture here. There's so many chairs to take pictures in. I also didn't know there was a Soul Cycle in Montauk. The last stop of the night. I feel like we can't go to Montauk and not go to Montauk Brewing Company. We got stuff on tap, so I got a watermelon ale, and you got a summer sour. We'll see. I'm not a big beer person, but I feel like this is what Montauk is known for, at least in New York City. Cheers! I can firmly say this tastes like every other beer I've ever tasted. I do not taste watermelon. I think I've tasted worse beers than this though.
Yeah, no, it's a fine beer.
But yeah, I don't taste watermelon. But the vibes are nice. Very chill. Happy we got a table. They're just playing a bunch of surfing videos in the background of this brewery. It is now the next morning. Walking to get coffee. We survived the night at a wave-in. First off, tragedy struck because my noise machine just broke. I think it's the cord, but we'll see. But I'm like, not a big deal. You know, I could go with the flow. I still have very good earplugs. But man, oh man, people were slamming the doors between the hours of midnight and like 3 a.m. Like there was no tomorrow.
Well, it took a while to fall asleep.
Once you fell asleep, did you stay asleep though?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But there was a period from like 12:45 or 12 o'clock to 2 a.m. that I think I was pretty much awake the whole time. Tossing
Sad.
and turning.
Well, hopefully some coffee will wake you up.
Yeah.
You'll sleep good tonight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Go into Left Hand Coffee, another trendy place. We'll have to see. That place definitely does a good business. The people were rolling in. But besides like Hampton Coffee Company, I think that's the big coffee place. I got a dirty chai.
I got a honey cinnamon latte.
Cheers. I think mine's good. Like, I like dirty chais. It's a good dirty chai, I guess. I'd say it's an average dirty chai.
Mine is average.
We are very picky, though, about coffee. Oh, yeah, yours is bad. Mine's better than yours. What do you think?
I mean, I'm not a dirty chai person.
We're gonna walk a little and drink our coffees on the beach. It is really turning out to look like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Originally, they said it was gonna rain today. Bird squad. They're just enjoying the morning ocean. We just got back to our room, so time to eat some muffin for breakfast. Let's see if day 2, maybe the flavors have soaked in. Ooh, they're definitely like a little moist on the top. Yeah, I'd say they haven't degraded since yesterday. The singular peach slice is the best part of the whole muffin. We're investigating this art show in the middle of town. I think a lot of people are still setting up, but you know, we're getting the vibe. Sussing it out early. Okay, so the plan this morning is to walk a 2.5-mile walk to a sculpture garden called Dark Elegy. That looks very cool. I hope there's more information when we get there because I don't completely understand like what's it for. But it's only open from 10 a.m. to noon. So we're gonna go do that and then we're gonna run back. We're really enjoying this walk on a highway, but there is a very large shoulder, and we saw people walking on it yesterday. I think we might be here. There's like literally no markings, and the reviews are just like, oh, it's on private property. So we'll see. Also, halfway through, we're like, let's just run, because it wasn't that nice of a walk. So now I'm very, very sweaty. This better be worth it. I read this woman's website, and essentially this is like a memorial garden for people that died on the Pan Am 103 flight. That was like a terrorist attack in 1988, and her son was on that flight. So that's very sad. And yeah, all the reviews are like, oh, it's really, really beautiful sculptures. So very interesting to see. It's really nice that they just open up this private property for people to come enjoy. This is definitely one of the most heartfelt sculptures I've seen. It is very cool and very grand in person. The detail in this is very cool. It's so beautiful, but also so sad. Yeah, I think that was very sombering, but very beautiful to look at. And one of the coolest sculpture gardens I've gone to. I'm glad we did it.
Lots of human faces and emotion.
Yeah, definitely good at portraying sadness. But it's also not well marked from the road. Like, you basically are just walking onto someone's private property, which also makes sense why it has the very limited hours. But I'm glad we came. Saw something a little bit different. Stopped nearby to look at this lake. Very nice lake. Deer! What a cutie. Chris is scared of the deer. On our way back, we got sucked into this cute boutique. We are showered and ready to sneak in a little beach time before lunch. It is a hot day. It's going to be way nicer on the beach today. The peeps are out today. It is nice at this entrance though. I guess it's because there's not a lifeguard right here, but that there's not a lot of people. Another seagull. Lunchtime. So excited. We got 2 lobster rolls, and this is lobster mac. I'm ready. Haven't had a lobster roll this season yet. Chris is the lobster connoisseur.
Good. Juicy.
Yay. The aftermath. Everything was good, but the lobster rolls were definitely the star of the show.
I like a good lobster roll.
Yeah, very tasty in the hot. This is the 3rd time we passed this store, and every time I've been looking at this mug. It's so cute, but I really don't need another mug. We went in and there were none for sale, so we had to ask if we could buy it. And he took it out of the window for us, so now there's only one. The cashier was really cute though, because he's like, yeah, we just got these in, but we sold out of like all of them. But you never know with like a new product if it'll sell well. And I'm like, nah, these are cute. And apparently a lot of people agree. But that definitely got us a little bit. Scarcity mindset. We are back from yesterday for our ice cream redemption. We were too full yesterday, but now is the perfect time. There was a lot of deliberation, but we got banana Oreo, which Chris told me was gonna taste bad, but then when we tried it, it was good. And peanut butter blast. We also tried pistachio, which I thought was really bad, like very artificial, which I was surprised because the banana, I think is really good. And what was the other flavor? Toasted coconut. But that one was good, but these 2 are better. Ice cream's so good in the heat. Back to the beach once again. Still crowded. Ready for baking for the 2nd time. The beach wine of the night. Our wine sommelier. Well, see, yesterday's was really good. Are we 2 for 2 for picking out wines that we've never had before. We'll see. A white wine will taste good today because it is hotter today. Cheers. Oh yeah, I like this.
Yeah, pretty good.
Very fruity. We got some nice dinner appetizers that might look a little familiar, but we just have too many leftovers to bring home. And all this food was good. I'm a big fan of being at the beach at like 6:30. It's so empty, no kids, vibes are good. Time to walk past Left Hand Coffee for like the 8th time today on our way to dinner. And we are going to dinner at the same place that we ate lunch at, but we are getting different things. Honestly, I could get another lobster roll, but we're gonna have some diversity today. Not the best presentation, but we got 6 oysters, 6 clams, and some sweet potato fries. I did feel like I needed some raw oysters before I left here. I don't know if I've ever had raw clams before, so we'll try them. The sweet potato fries are really good. What should we eat first?
I'd say probably the clams.
These clams are very different sizes. I think I might like clams more than oysters. But I feel like I need to do a side-by-side. Oyster. Cheers. Oh. They're both good. Actually, I like them both. Round 2, 6 more clams, because I think the clams are better than the oysters, and these are tuna bites. This was Chris's pick. It's good, but it basically just tastes like fish and chips. Yeah, it's good. Last shop of the night. Need some fudge as a souvenir. So many choices. I'm so excited. Very happy with this fudge haul. We got vanilla, maple, peanut butter, red velvet, and Heath bar. I originally just wanted the first 4, and then I said I wanted a half pound, and we were like a little bit under, and she's like, oh, is there like a 5th one that you just want like a little bit of? And I was like, what's the best one? And she was like, Heath bar, and Chris likes Heath, so I was like, you know, I'm just so thoughtful. I'm like, throw in the Heath, let's do it. It's the next day. We leave this morning. Chris is still asleep, so I came outside to soak up the nature and eat these muffins for the 3rd day in a row. And now one last final walk on the beach. I'm not ready to leave, but I do love a morning walk. It's so empty, it's so nice. This seagull got a fish. All these private homes with private beach entrances. So jealous. Goodbye, Montauk Ocean. Hopefully be back soon. It is just another absolutely beautiful day today. I wish we were staying. But alas, we gotta get back. Chris has a night shift to work. Chris has now awakened and joined me, and we're happy to report we both slept better last night. I still heard banging, but I just put my AirPods in, and Chris says he didn't hear anything. So
I'm a deep sleeper.
We're feeling rejuvenated, ready for the coffee. Feel like we have to try Hampton Coffee Company before we leave. I think we messed up the ordering here a lot, but basically yesterday they had a sign for like a coconut cold brew that had like coconut cream on top. So that's what I wanted, but then when we went back today, they like didn't have that sign anymore, and we're like, oh, do you still have this drink? And they were like, yeah, but this is like not what I thought it would look like. And then Chris got a shaken espresso with coconut, and his looks more like what I expected mine to look like. I do think this is a little bit better than yesterday's though. I think yesterday's was actually kind of bad, but it's just really sweet, which is always nice. Goodbye, a wave in motel room. You will not be missed. Our chariot awaits back to New York. And that's going to wrap up the Montauk vlog here. Pray for not a lot of traffic going back into the city, but we'll see. First time ever going back to the city. That is it for this video. I hope you guys are staying safe, having an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.